We all have a personal brand because a personal brand is simply how the world sees us. It's what other people think of us and our offering. So really the question is, are you building your personal brand intentionally, or are you just letting it happen kind of haphazardly? Because the reality is we can't control what people think of us, but we can have a say in the matter. We can help to shape that perception. We can influence that perception by being more focused and intentional with the messaging in the content that we're putting out into the world. That focus, that intentionality, that comes from having a defined personal brand, one that allows you to show up consistently and confidently as yourself, and it makes it easier to grow a community of people around what you do and to get the engagement that you deserve.
One thing that people struggle with when they're defining their personal brand is they make it entirely about themselves. They make it all me. Yes, your personal brand definitely has to be based on you, and it has to be grounded in your specific values. But what happens when you just focus entirely on yourself is you run the risk of coming across as egotistical and pushy and salesy. None of us want to be seen like this. So what you have to do instead is you have to figure out how to gently invite people in and how to help them get excited about who you are, what you offer, and how you can impact and improve their lives. The first step of doing this is defining your brand story, because it's your brand story that's going to set the direction of your personal brand.
Without that direction, you might find that your marketing is kind of taking on a scattergun approach, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, try this, try that, never quite sure what's working, and never quite sure why things aren't working. And then on the flip side of that, you might find that you're having to latch onto like the latest marketing trends or tactics, even if they don't feel quite right, they don't feel authentic, they a lot of the time they just actually really make you feel uncomfortable. And those are clear signs that you need a defined personal brand. I'm Frank.
I'm Marci. We're a brand strategist and a brand storyteller, and we work with coaches. We help them define their personal brand and bring it to life in a meaningful way. And we do this over a 3-month program where we work with you one-to-one. Throughout the 3 months, we work with you to craft your brand story, and we do this by defining your dream client, developing your brand voice, and distilling your core messaging. So you always know exactly who it is you're talking to, how to talk to them, what to say to them, and what they need to hear from you in order to trust you and to become a client of yours. Throughout the 3 months, we also wireframe the perfect landing page for your main offering to go up on your website. And this will completely outline your brand story in its entirety. We also put together a solid content strategy for you, and this is something that's going to support your business goals. And we help you develop the skills you need to become an incredible content creator for your personal brand. So you're showing up on social media with content that that attracts the right people, gets them excited, and you grow the big-hearted community.
We will help you to build a strong personal brand that allows you to bring yourself fully to your marketing, so that you never feel like some shouty, hyped up guru version of yourself. You don't suffer from imposter syndrome because you're showing up fully as yourself. And that means that you can show up authentically, confidently, consistently, and grow a community around what you do and attract the right people into your coaching business.
So let's work together and let's develop the unforgettable and magnetic personal brand that you deserve.